Krista Eklöf doesn't know whether the young men he'd been traveling with are alive or dead.
Men det är klart man tänkte på dem hela tiden.
I thought about it all the time, and I wondered if they were in another raft or something. That's what I prayed for. But I had a feeling that it hadn't gone so well for them. I don't know why, but I did. Sadly, that was the truth.
The cold begins to take its toll. If the body temperature falls below 30 degrees centigrade, survivors may lose consciousness and die.
All those people!
There was nothing more you could do, Magnus.
No sleeping! Keep awake!
I didn't know why I wasn't supposed to sleep, but now I know that when a person sleeps, his temperature falls. So I try to keep myself awake.
Ships have begun looking for survivors of the Estonia. But many life rafts, like Morton's, are upside down and without lights. The rafts and bodies are drifting over an increasingly wide area, and few are spotted.
There's a ship! There's a ship! Over here! Over here! Help us! Over here! Help! Help! Over here! Please! Here! You can see us. Nothing.
During that night, we saw people giving up. They almost have decided not to fight any longer. And their alternative to lean back and relax seemed extremely tempting and therefore extremely frightening also. You had to say, no, I do not want to sleep.
Tunnid läksid ja üldiselt lõpuni. Time went by and we lost hope. Optimistlikud ei olnud. Külmumine. Our bodies got colder and people started falling asleep. Mu silmad kinni panin, siis mul silmad ette tuli selline. I remember that when I closed my eyes, I saw light, violet, pink and blue colors. And everything seemed nice and lovely and calm.
In Morton's open raft, exposed to biting winds and cold air, survivors are weakening fast.
Please, some warmth, please. I'm freezing.
Get up! Sorry.
Even in Krista's covered raft, the cold is beginning to take effect. As hypothermia takes hold, the survivors suffer fits and delusions.
Get off! Help me! Help me!
Look at me. Keep concentrating.
It's 4 hours since the ferry sank, and so far, almost a third of those who escaped the ship have died from the cold.
Krista, the helicopter's out there.
In Krista's raft, they hear the first sounds of hope.
Where's the torch?
In the beginning, I had this feeling that we'd been saved. But during the first few hours, we saw helicopters flying over, and nobody came to rescue us.
It was chaotic, and it was dark, and we realized how long it could be before they found us. We could only hope to be alive by then.
Those who are still alive in the rafts face a long wait before they can be rescued. Helicopters from Sweden, Denmark, Finland and Estonia search for survivors. A helicopter spots Morten's raft, and at 9 a.m., almost 7 hours after the Estonia sank, a rapidly weakening Morten was one of the first to be winched up.
When the helicopter came, I think this was my last chance. That's what some of the other people told me on board the raft, that I was looking like the others, beginning to look like one who wanted to sleep, and that was a danger sign.
If there is any joy at all in all the misery that happened with the ferry, I suppose it would be the moment when we got the helicopters to recognize us and stop and hover over our little raft. It was then that I shed tears of joy. Because then we were saying, they have seen us. We can get ready to leave and we will actually make it.
It was a wonderful feeling to get into the helicopter, to get some blankets around me and to feel that now at last, I had made it.
They started pulling us up, and I felt that I was caught between the sea and the sky. It was a dreadful feeling. I closed my eyes and then I realized that I shouldn't be afraid any longer. The worst was over. Open your eyes, look where you are, I said to myself. And then I looked at the sea and prayed. The moment seemed so mystical.
Of the 989 passengers and crew, only 137 survived. Marga Rule's roommate and fellow dancer, Hedy, did manage to escape the ship, but she was washed out of her raft and died of hypothermia, alone in the sea.
Minu pähe jõudis info, et Hedy on surnud pool aastat hiljem. Hedyga me olime hästi head sõbrannad ja teadsin tema...
I didn't accept until half a year later that Hedy was dead. We were friends and I knew about her plans for life. She wanted to quit dancing and devote herself to her family. She had a small daughter, Elisa.
The bodies of Krista's colleagues, Sven and Matthias, were never found.
I talked to the parents of the boys. At the very least, we'll call each other every year on the anniversary of the sinking. And that, of course, is a way for me to deal with the loss. I've been to Estonia 12 or 13 times since and brought with me the family and friends of the boys. I'll never forget them. I carry them in my heart all the time.